Hey Dreamers, welcome back to Life Behind the Dream.
I'm Ray.
I'm Stacy. I'm Malika.
And we got more guests, you know.
Let's start more guests. And we have guests.
I'm like
Taylor. You know, tell them where they can find y'all. Y'all have Instagram.
Oh, I have Instagram, team_360.
I don't have Instagram.
What about Facebook? He does martial arts, you
I'm a
guys.
martial art instructor. It's Woody Destiny, Seafood Woody Destiny. That's where you can find me.
Okay. You know where you can find me, right?
I'm on SoundCloud. You can find me with A of Your Destiny. Yeah.
And I'm on Instagram as Flames of One.
Wow.
Spicy.
So we have one more guest. He's coming soon. I don't want to tell who it is because if he doesn't show, then he doesn't show. But when he comes, we'll introduce him. So we're just gonna get going. We're talking about relationships today. My sister actually brought up the topic. Hold on. My sister, she brought up the topic, and she pretty much wanted me to ask, like, it turned into like a mini interview. It was like, how is it being in a marriage? Is it okay? Like, would you consider living in separate domains? And then she said, being in a relationship, when is it time to move in together? And how soon do you feel it would affect the relationship? Who wants to go first?
Is there ever a right time?
No.
Right,
No.
I think it's up to each individual. Like, if you want to move in the next day, go ahead. If you want to move in the next year, go ahead. Because time for each couple, it's different. So I don't think there's a right time. But just know that when you do move into, like, someone else's place, that's when you're going to see the real them. You're going to see the real you, and you'll know if it's going to work or if it's not going to work. Because if you're dating to be long term, I think that's something that, you know, should happen. Like, I believe like you should live with someone before you marry them. Like, they could be a whole different person.
Definitely.
So there is a too soon then?
It varies.
If it's
It
not-
varies on an individual. Some people
gonna
are more
say
mature than others.
Yeah, okay.
And it depends on the connection that you, I feel like, too,
Sure.
with the people, with the person that you're with.
So you say like a year or so.
It depends.
Well, there's
on
wrong
the
numbers.
connection.
I wouldn't say a day or like
A
2
year.
months.
Yeah, no.
That's
Obviously talking with the person, you
Yeah.
guys are vibing out or whatever, and then you finally decide, okay, let's link up the first time you guys meet, you know, like, say it's the generation of meeting at the person's crib, you know, like the first time you guys meet and you guys are hanging out and like watching Netflix and chilling and
then you fall asleep. Like,
yeah, exactly. Like when you take it out, right? You fall asleep and it's because of the vibe, though. It's the connection that you have. Like you're so comfortable with this person that you know, like I fell asleep here. Like I felt so comfortable. I slept at your house. And that's like
Nothing transpired. It's just like,
maybe nothing happened. Maybe something happened. But that's what leads to like okay, like you're intimate with this person. Like you have attraction with this
Right.
person. That's if you're attracted with them. Like yeah, you're gonna probably sleep with them for that reason.
right.
But I feel like if it's like on a platonic friendship type relation, a friendship, then it will stay that way. It would be like, okay, I trust you as my friend. That you didn't do anything, you didn't pull a move. We're friends. I'm not trying to move in with you. Like that's that. Like we're leaving that as that type of relationship. You know, like people can. That's like the label. I feel.
Yeah.
Not even the label. But
I
like
feel that they should have a checklist. Everyone should have a
Yeah.
All right, I'm about to
It's good that you say that. I was
checklist. What you
thinking
just
about
said
it.
happens all the time, and I'm guilty of it. You know, you go with the flow. You go with the flow. Everything's going great, and all of a sudden, the person let the demon out. And then you realize that was the wrong person for you. So you have a checklist and conversation.
Right.
It's very important.
Communication,
You
yes.
know, if I want something and you don't, at least I know.
Right.
Give each other the opportunity to make the decision whether we're gonna run with it or we're just gonna go our separate ways. So making a checklist, making sure like that person understands what you're looking for and what you're not looking for, it makes it so much easier.
Right.
Yeah, like sharing that space and whatnot, like effectively and constructively, so that you're like fostering the relationship or whatever you want to call it. Like I feel like they say like to love somebody is like to live with somebody. So if you want to love somebody, essentially like you kind of have to live with them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
To
Right.
learn them, yeah. You have
Right.
to learn them.
Yeah, so I pretty much say just go with the flow. I wouldn't rush anything. I
So
just
what
don't know.
did your sister say?
Oh, so my sister said it's different when spending the night with someone versus living. Spending the night, you're able to go back home and you have your own space. Moving in changes. It shifts due to always being up under one another and trying to adapt to one another, which is very true.
Mm-hmm.
Because I actually experienced living with my ex, and it was it was good. It was convenient because you get to go home back to you get to snuggle, and we gave each other space. That was fine, but like after a while, I felt like it kind of was too soon. Only because I was in high school and I moved out because I didn't like my mom's boyfriend. So it's just like I moved out too soon. So it's like we was just definitely crowding each other's space or whatever. So like I kind of like it was like a lot of awkward moments, a lot of quiet times or whatever. So
Quiet times
yeah,
are important.
it's good, but it was just like I feel like I don't know.
Yeah, like
I kind of got bored of each other.
I was gonna say I understand because right now I live with my boyfriend and like sometimes there's moments like, are you okay? Like, are you okay? Like I'm asking like, are you okay? Just because like we're having a quiet time. Like it's okay. Like if I was by myself, I would be quiet because I'm by myself. If he was by himself, he'll have like his space, to be quiet. And it's just like because it's quiet and we're together and we're always like, we connect with each other. And we have that like conversations and we're like friends and stuff. It's like, oh damn, like now we're quiet, but that's okay to have, like
Because
that.
I'm more of a quiet person too.
I've never had a quiet time before.
I love to have.
You never had a quiet
chill.
time in a
I don't
relationship?
know.
What, you talk too much?
I was gonna say, well,
No, we're always doing something,
yeah, that's what I mean.
just,
Like you're always doing, but then there's times where you relax though. Like
we relax together, probably fighting and arguing.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say, like, oh no.
But
what about if you're kissing her?
Say
You're not
again?
talking to her if you're kissing her.
Oh no, absolutely. But I'm just saying, I'm listening to what they're saying about being in the room and you're both quiet. I'm like, we do that when we're watching a movie or something.
Oh, true.
So it's just unfamiliar ground.
Right, but sometimes
always
you come
doing
home
something.
after a long
Right.
day, you don't
Yeah,
always want to talk.
definitely.
I do it.
Just chill. You can be next to each other, you can snuggle, but you don't have to always just
I
talk.
feel like I'm gonna say a few things. Like
That's
because
why I can't
if I'm
do
with someone, I'm gonna be comfortable with them, and like I wanna talk to you. Like I wanna yeah, we can lay down, not say anything, but I wanna always have something to say.
Me too.
Yeah.
Sometimes, but I
Like, I
shouldn't.
wanna talk
I
to
don't
you
know.
after my long day.
It shouldn't.
Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah, okay, but don't always feel like you have to, that's
Like I totally know.
Sometimes I just need to have you here.
Yeah. Just
Like, it's okay
See,
for me
I
to look
like
at
the
you.
way you ladies said that, but that's why for us guys, if you voice that, it works.
Yeah.
You can't just come
For
in
some,
and hope we don't say something because we don't know what you're
For
doing.
some, because you can be, glad you brought that up. Because, okay, we're just getting really off topic. I really want to go back to that one. Hold on. What else does this say? After living with him for 6 years, this is her experience. After living with him for 6 years, it was, it's something that she, if she was to do it again, she'd rather stay secure in her own place. And I guess she felt like she probably moved in with her partner as well. Too soon. So that's sis. I feel the same way, sis,
Yeah.
But no regrets. We live, we learn, and moving forward is just relax. You know what I'm saying? Move with the flow and just don't be so tempted.
Yeah.
But we're gonna get to this real quick. Do you guys have anything to say about
No,
that?
I was just gonna say the good thing is that you always have a choice, no matter what.
Yes.
Exactly. Don't ever feel like forced.
That's the good
Love is good, but it's
Are we
not.
talking about love?
Yeah.
I mean, in a relationship.
I know what we're talking about.
Whatever. Yeah. Whatever. Anyways, back to yours. So, okay, say if we have somebody that's really girls, I know y'all had this before. So you have a guy that's he's just being a little too extra, but it's not
What does extra mean?
I know what you're saying. You gotta explain
I like
what
extra.
Okay, I was dealing with somebody and just aggravating shit, but it's cute. But it's just you don't want to say nothing because they'll fall back too much. Cause boys and sisters, same girls are the same way.
Yeah,
Once you say something that's how you feel, Like,
just
you
be
know what I'm
honest in
saying?
that situation. You just gotta be honest. You be like, yo, that irked me, but I like it. You do that enough.
True,
I'm just saying, you do that enough,
No, I
you'll learn.
understand.
You'll learn. You're
Yeah.
like, okay, she likes it. It irks her, but she likes it, so I gotta like really watch her mode. I'm just saying,
No,
'cause
it's true.
if you don't say something, we're gonna continue doing it.
Right.
And when you do say something, like, oh, I don't wanna get on her nerves, so we fall back. You gotta let us know what's okay and what's not okay. That's what the communication piece is all about.
Feel you.
Yeah.
But y'all also made my point. Y'all got it.
But y'all also gotta listen. Like, I gotta listen.
Yeah, you guys listen. But we can't say that not all, men.
No,
don't
not
listen,
all,
'cause-
but some of them don't.
but most of y'all, I know.
I listen. I'm a good listener.
It's like when in doubt, communicate because it's all gonna come out. At
Right,
some point.
exactly.
So like you might as well just say it.
That's what I've learned like over
Sure.
time because I've been going through the phase of like holding in, like hold on, like don't announce this because maybe it's I'm overreacting.
Yeah.
We don't want to think that we're overreacting. Like why should we feel like that? So just speak on whatever's bothering you, but just know how to approach the situation.
So do y'all like with relationships and stuff? Like, do y'all say what you're? Do you expect your partner to say what they're feeling like right then and there when they feel some type of way, or do you?
Yes.
Do you want them to just like?
Yes, because
You
it's
gotta say
too late
that
later.
now.
Later, it's too late.
That's how I gotta say that now.
That's a yes, because like literally, if we had this communication level built, how would I know to, when to come for you, or when I know that you're feeling sad? If I know my woman and get to know her like I'm supposed to, I guarantee you, if she's sad, even if I know sometimes she won't be hugged, whatever, I'll still hug her and then leave her alone. Then later on we can talk about it if she's comfortable with it, but she's always feel comfortable to talk about her feelings with her man.
Right.
That makes no sense for her to
Right, communication.
walk around all pissed off for no reason, then
Right, because
she call her girl like.
they say some people need time to like process their feelings.
Yeah,
But
exactly. Exactly.
I'm the type of person I want you to say right then and there because like you said, it's too late later. Like I might not care later.
Right.
And some women are tough too. So it's like they'll shut it.
Yeah.
They'll,
Right.
if you don't step in there 5 seconds, they give you 5 seconds to react. You miss that window, it's gone.
Yeah, like
And next thing you know, she's like, I can't do it. He's not a real man.
Right, like-
He didn't
Oh,
comfort
what did I
me.
miss?
Speak about it
Yeah.
right now, because literally, if you want to wait like 2-3 days, I'm just being honest. I don't care no more because
Yeah, exactly.
it took you that long
Right.
for you to
That
talk to
means
somebody
you're
who's your
pondering on it,
Exactly.
thinking
Now it's
about
like,
it.
right.
What, to tell them what the issue is?
Yeah.
How you really
No, it
feel.
don't take because that's another thing. When you guys have issues, do you I probably missed y'all probably missed.
No, go ahead, keep
Like,
going.
do you guys have to solve them right then and there, or do you
Solve them
take
right
this?
then and there.
That's how I am
Yeah,
too.
too.
Like
Get
It's
to
better,
it.
My-
I think it's best to sit down and talk about it.
my ex partner that I was talking to, he felt like because I
Is
was
that him that just called? No?
no because I was trying to be professional. We was
Okay,
recording. That was our extra person, our guest, but unfortunately he can't make it to. Unfortunately he can't make it today.
I know.
Yeah, so we have another one, but he had a problem, so sorry. So
Women problems?
no work issues.
Relationship.
Work issues.
Right.
So he'll be here next time, another time. But what was I saying?
At the moment, we got
Yeah,
to get to
so
the
this
bottom
partner that I
of it.
was dealing with, he gonna tell me that like I have a feel. When I have the issues, I want to handle it right now, right then and there. Like I need to know, especially if you got something like you can't. He gonna tell me I'm one-sided and just drops everything. Conversation's supposed to end. How the hell do you end a conversation like that? You're one-sided.
Why does he feel
Period.
that way?
So
But that
you need to tell me how.
Why does he feel that?
Exactly, I don't know.
In order to compromise, like because I've been told that I need to try to compromise. So I do. And so if you tell me like, okay, I'm feeling some type of way because such and such, I don't want to talk about it right now, however, but when I'm feeling better, we could talk about it. I'll be like, okay,
Yeah.
I'll try to understand that. But
Right,
don't
if
just
you have
have
that-
that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I respect that. See, this is my Scorpion sister. Like that's all we need is communication. You can't just be like, you're one-sided.
Wait. Now we gotta go around and say everybody's sign.
I know, yeah. I'm gonna be thinking.
Zodiac.
You get quiet over there. We're gonna have to.
Why don't you
I
get
know, now
Those-
I'm curious
the
as to
13
what her
years
sign
ago.
is.
Okay, so my birthday is actually tomorrow.
Oh,
Yay!
So depending on how you look at it, you could say I'm a Cancer, but there's this new galactic zodiac, and that would make me a Gemini.
Ooh.
Oh.
So
13th sign.
Yeah.
Ophiuchus.
Right, they know a lot about the astrology.
That's why we on the internet and Google and all that.
What sign are you?
I would be an Aquarius according to the tropical zodiac, the 12 sign, but if it was the 13, then I'd be a Capricorn.
Okay.
I'm Scorpio. I don't know nothing about 13th or 12th sign. I just know about the Scorpio.
I'm a Sagittarius. Best time ever.
Oh,
We out here.
I already know I'm a Scorpio. Pretty cool. I'm a Capricorn. That's my dad.
And I'm a Taurus.
Ooh,
Oh, well,
Yeah.
pretty strong in here.
Yeah,
Back to the topic.
So what was he saying?
You were saying that you did not want
Oh
to
yeah,
express
so
yourself.
okay. No, I wanted him to express himself, but he felt
Said
the
that you
need to.
one-sided. That's
He
what
said I
you
was one, like we was having a conversation, and then he goes, "You're one-sided." Period. And that's it. How am I one-sided? He don't want to say how I'm one-sided. So then I'm just like at that point I'm getting like a little hot, like I'm getting aggravated and annoyed because how you just gonna end the conversation like that? So then he goes, "You don't know how to like pretty much talk when I'm mad." So like he don't want to talk about it. But that's not the way he said it. Like he was just like. Cause I stopped the car, so he was like, drive.
So we got some
He's like, drive the car, just drive. What do you mean, just drive? No, because vice versa. When I got mad at you stopped the car for a whole kiss. Like, stop driving. It is cute.
That's cute.
But when I want to handle a conversation right now, you telling me drive the car.
We shouldn't be arguing.
But it's just like I want, like, why can't we have that type of conversation, like, or communication? Like, why can't you just explain to me? You know, like I don't know, it's weird, but different responses tick me off. Clearly, if he would have came at me with a different approach, I probably would have handled it a different
And it's
way.
because of the emotional attachment you had to, so you took it on.
Yeah, like you just can't do that.
But I'm
You
glad
can't.
you're able to
But
call
that's
that.
one.
The fact that you're able to see that in yourself, you can note it.
Oh yeah, it's noted.
Ah.
That's why, and that's another reason why he's no longer here is because I'm not trying to like he pushes me to a point. So it's just like if somebody pushes you to a point like that, I am working on it, but I can't. I need to work on somebody that he doesn't acknowledge this. He thinks he's just great. Like I'm not. He thinks my mouth is reckless, but my mouth only gets reckless when I get mad at him. I'm getting mad at him because you're doing something.
So your mouth is
you don't
correct.
think anything that you're doing is wrong. So you're just making me. I'm just getting mad, and you're just bringing the worst out of me. So I need something out. I'm bad. I know.
You need something. You need a bunch of bad. Something.
This is not a therapy.
I was gonna say, girl.
You know what I'm
Spill
saying?
the beans.
That's
Let's
another
not touch
It can't be all like roses and like like.
It's about communication, but you guys gotta work on it. Like you can't be like telling me my faults and what I
You say you
cannot
guys, you mean
do.
both parties?
Yes, both parties gotta work on it. You can't tell one party their faults and what they gotta work on, but then like everything, mind you, our bond is great. But when he does something that he thinks is not bad, like why this is not me? It's not me, you know? It's reflection.
He's reflecting on himself.
Never point out what you don't like about that person. Always point out what you like about that person.
Yeah.
Like
That's
compliment
probably
them.
where I've been going wrong. I'm not even.
No, that's probably what's lasted us so long because I liked our bond, but he was such fucking annoying. So some things I just you
Did
can't.
the good outweigh the bad? Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
You don't look like.
No, they say all's well that ends well. I mean,
The good, it was even, but
It was even.
But you was growing. so
You
you
just
had
had to make a decision. You always have the decision, right? You don't have to fucking stick, you know?
You always have a
the
choice.
typical thing is making that choice.
Exactly. It's very
But
hard.
if you take the path of least resistance, like if you know the way you feel, that's the way it is.
Right.
You know the road.
Don't fight yourself, ladies
Yeah.
and gentlemen.
Yeah. Don't
Don't
force
fight
anything.
yourself. Yeah, definitely don't force it.
Yeah.
Let it happen for sure.
Mhm.
Take your time with it.